We are greeted with the usual black foam and Velcro strap. Okay, we are gonna look for the base first. Let's see. Okay, so the base is here. Hopefully there are no breaks. The base is actually quite deep, as you can see. It's also quite heavy. Okay, so we have the AP. The edition size is 99 for this Vincent statue. The base is really heavy. This will most likely be part of the base. Seems to be a metal beam. Anyway, I'm gonna find that later. We have part of Vincent's cloak here. Nice scope, lots of textures, lots of details here. We have more iron rods here. It says caution here. Oh, it's the portrait. Okay, so nothing came broken. Okay, we have a metal thing here. We have another metal beam here. Now I know we could definitely install this somewhere. Okay, we have a bunch more of these metal rods, but they did separate it, so we are going to separate it as well. It might be easier later to assemble. Okay, so going to the first layer. So we have a few of the belts here for his costume, and it also has a blue tack already, so there won't be any magnets for this, and we're gonna rely on the tack for it to stick to the statue. Okay, we have a pouch here for Vincent's gun. Okay, we have his gun that seems to be like a revolver, and it does have some pendant here with Vincent's logo. I think this is from his game, the Cerebro something. I already forgot. We have his left arm. Good thing it didn't came broken. Looks a little bit fragile. We have the plate here for the Vincent statue, similar to the Red 13 that we have just unboxed. I think this is the cape. So lots of textures, nothing came broken. Last item on the box will be Vincent. So Vincent's costume kind of looks like he is a ninja. Lots of textures, still have the belt and buckles here. Does have both of his foot, does have a peg. The right one has a very long key. We'll be installing to the base right now. Okay. It's in the front. Oh, I think we can install the pouch. There we go. Then the portrait. There we go. Left arm goes here. Right arm. It does have a key. We have this rod stuff. These are 5 pieces. Okay, so let's do some quick measurements for this Vincent statue. I think his head is the highest point of the statue. That is around 23 inches tall. As for the width, I think it's going from the gun to this thing here. So that is around 20 inches wide. And as for the depth of the statue, I think it's around 13 inches deep. So let's talk about the stuff that I do love about this Vincent statue. So the first thing I like about this Vincent statue is the textures they added almost all throughout his costume, from his cloak, his cape, his suit itself, to his boots, and even on the armors on his hands does have textures, making it look very realistic. The second thing is the small details they added to the sculpt that really pops, like the belts on his chest, cloak, and legs, the pendant on his gun, and the small design details on the gun itself. Very well done, I gotta say. Third is the paint. I love that they chose a vibrant red for his cloak and cape. Though most of his costume is black, the base is also painted really well, and it definitely looks real, especially the concrete, the metal beam, and especially this rock over here. Overall, the sculpt looks great. No problem with the anatomy. Great sculpt on his face as well. They captured some of his likeness. Depends on which art you are looking to, I guess, or which version of Vincent it is. So a few stuff I don't like about the statues, and I think they are very subjective. First is the iron rods on the base. You guys know I actually don't like them. I hate installing them as you can easily interchange them with one another. Not that it matters, but I just don't like this stuff on the statue. So second are how the belts or buckles attaches to his cloak. They are attached by tacks and not magnets, but I think this might also be the better approach versus the key plus keyhole combination, as they might be too loose and might fall and break. I'm assuming magnet is not possible in this scenario as the belts and buckle are actually quite small. Third is the sub base here that they added. Red 13 actually doesn't have this sub base, and they should have just followed with the theme since they are producing the whole line and they should kinda match each other. Again, most of the stuff I said are subjective and it's just me ranting. Nonetheless, great Vincent statue. Great job to Nick Hanzo for the sculpt, of course. So that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my unboxings, subscribe to the channel because I will have a lot more Final Fantasy unboxings until I complete their lineup, which is Final Fantasy 7, FF9, and FF10. Last Final Fantasy game I'd be interested in will most likely be FF15. Anyway, hit the subscribe button, helps the channel a lot. And this is Carl, and see you in the next one.